growing up, there were people that we couldn't keep off the naughty list in class. We had classmates whose name appeared every day on the teacher's naughty list. In fact, it seemed like the punishment that were dished out to them was not enough, or they didn't learn, because every day their names appeared. There is a neurodevelopmental condition that could cause people to behave this way. It affects 5% of people nationwide. The name of the condition is Attention Deficit Hyperactive Disorder. It used to be called Attention Deficit Disorder, but there are 3 main types under that umbrella. The first is inattentiveness type. It affects about 30% of people worldwide. As the name implies, inattentive. So such people do not pay attention. They can't concentrate, they can't focus on anything to save their lives. Even if you gave them detailed instructions step by step, they will still make careless mistakes. Such people lose their keys, lose their cell phones, lose their valuables, and cannot focus or concentrate. In fact, you can beat them all you want. You can try to shake them all you want. They are easily distracted. They forget where they park their car. They forget where they put their books, where they put their backpack, and what have you. The next type is hyperactive impulsivity type. As the name implies, people like that are very hyperactive. They cannot sit still. They fidget in their seat. They run around, they jump, they scream at play. They won't even let you finish a question, and they will give you the answer. Whether it's wrong or right, they will just blurt it out. People with hyperactive impulsive type of ADHD, they get in trouble every time. They drive carelessly because they make easily mistakes. They take drastic decisions without thinking through them. So they end up in accidents a lot. The third is the combined type, which means they have both the inattentiveness and the hyperactive impulsive type. The combined type is usually the most common form of the condition. So that should tell you that if you have the inattentive and you are hyperactive and impulsive, it's a definite recipe for accidents. They could actually burn a whole house down because they didn't think through their decision making. They made very impulsive decision and they forgot to turn the stove off. So they can drive off to the grocery store, leaving food on the stove. And what happens? You can imagine. Your guess is as right as mine. This condition happens during a child's brain development, especially in the early stages of their brain development. That is why it's classified as a neurodevelopmental condition. A parent can pass it on genetically to their child if they have that condition. Or in the early stages of a child's brain development, during the critical stages of the brain development, if they get exposed to toxins like lead, like alcohol, like illegal substances, nicotine, it could change the normal development of their brain and cause them to have attention deficit hyperactive disorder. Some kids are born premature and their brain don't get developed fully and also end up having attention deficit hyperactive disorder. But if you have a child and you are matching and checking all these boxes and you are scared because if you know or you suspect they have such a condition, do not be discouraged or give up. The condition is treatable. There are doctors, lawyers, people in high places who have that condition and are functioning normally. Take your child to the doctor to be screened appropriately and start treatment right away. Remember, whether it's inattentiveness, whether it's impulsivity or hyperactivity, it has to happen in more than one setting. So it cannot happen at home alone. It has to happen at home and at school, or at church and at school, before you can safely say that this child has this condition. And it should be going on for more than 6 months. If the child is less than 12 years, there's a greater chance that their learning and functioning will not be impaired. So get them treatment early to offset all that deficit that they could have potentially in the future. Don't give up. Don't lose hope if your child checked all the boxes of all the things I listed. Take them to see their doctor ASAP and get them screened appropriately for proper treatment. Do not beat your child up trying to correct them, because it's beyond their control. It's a brain development problem. It's not something they can fix by you beating them up or yelling at them. It won't get it fixed. I hope this has been helpful. Thanks for watching.